question comes in from Randy Jeffs in Irvine, California, and his question is, if Silicon Valley Bank's deposit had not been fully covered, what do you think the economic consequences would have been to the nation?
Well, I would just simply say it would have been catastrophic. And that's why they were covered. And even though the FDIC limit is $250,000, that's the way the statute reads, but that is not the way the U.S. is going to behave any more than they're going to let the debt ceiling cause the world to go into turmoil. And I can't imagine anybody in the administration, in the Congress, in the Federal Reserve, whatever it may have been, FDIC, I can't imagine anybody saying, I'd like to be the one on television tomorrow and explain to the American public why we're keeping only $250,000 insured, and we're going to start a run on every bank in the country and disrupt the world financial system. So I think it was inevitable. Charlie, do you have any?
No, I have nothing to add.
Okay, well, incidentally, I should mention this now. Ajit and Greg will be here in the morning session, which ends at noon. And so if you've got questions to direct to them, the time to do it is in the first half of the show. And then after lunch, it'll just Charlie and I will be back. Okay. Area 1.
Hi, Nirav Patel, Haverhill, Massachusetts. Mr. Buffett, Mr. Munger, it seems like you found the sweet spot between being too conservative and too aggressive as investors. Do you ever make bad investment decisions because of your emotions, and what do you do to try to keep that from happening?
Well, we make bad investment decisions plenty of times. I make more than Charlie because I like to think it's because I make more decisions, but probably my batting average is worse. But I can't recall any time in the history of Berkshire that we made an emotional decision. That I know the movie had Jamie Lee in there, but that was for laughs. I mean, Jamie Lee, she's good, but she's not good enough to get me or Charlie to make an emotional decision. Charlie, I'm sure you have something to add on that.
Well, it's a different movie than is shown at most corporate meetings.
Yeah. But have we ever made an emotional decision?
No.
Oh, yeah. That's in business we're talking about. Yeah. No, you don't want to be a no emotion person in all of your life, but you definitely want to be a no emotion person in making an investment or business decision. You can argue that we probably, I would say that we made an emotional decision perhaps, and when a manager has been with us for some period, and we've ignored the fact that perhaps they weren't quite what they were earlier. But our businesses are so good that they run better sometimes. I've talked about Wesco, for example, the wonderful Louisville incentive, and it ran on automatic pilot for a while, but I don't think we suffered by it. But you can argue that if Charlie and I hadn't liked Louis as much as we did, we might have spotted it a little bit early, but I don't think it made any difference in the results. Would you agree with that, Charlie?
Yeah, I agree totally with it. And I'm glad we behaved the way we did at Wesco. By the way, we bought the thing for a few tens of millions and it became worth $2 or $3 billion.
Yeah, that wasn't common in the savings and loan business, as you may have noticed. They really went crazy in that industry, and we had a wonderful guy in Louis.
And we didn't go crazy.
Yeah, we didn't go crazy.